Welcome, subscribers and viewers, to another edition of the most consistent, prolific, and dedicated uploads in YouTube history. This is Sean's View Entertainment right here on YouTube.com. Make sure to like this video and subscribe with a major update as concerns CM Punk's status. Developing details why CM Punk was not on Raw last night, and Paul Heyman's Pipebomb promo. Now, CM Punk, now this is according to PW Insider, CM Punk was not at last night's Raw and was not in the script that they went to air with. One person in WWE Creative said on Friday that Punk wasn't even discussed, but didn't rule out a surprise return. Most people within WWE didn't know Punk would not be appearing for sure until Monday afternoon. The report also notes that contrary to what Dave Meltzer reported over the weekend, that Punk was 100% confirmed by a reliable source in the company. While some WWE officials did not entirely rule out a possible surprise appearance by Punk last night, he was never written into any script for the show. There were some mentions of Punk by other superstars written into the Raw script, but most of them were scrapped. Furthermore, there were going to be other mentions by who we don't know, but those were nixed from the final script as well. Well, let me tell you something right now. Yes, there was rumors, there was reports that CM Punk was spotted in Chicago. Some people said that was old photos. Some say that CM Punk was just there to drop off AJ or just to see AJ because it was in Chicago. Or maybe CM Punk was just there to visit people. Whether that photo was new, whether it was old, whether it was rare, whether it was vintage, it really doesn't make a damn because last night's Raw was off the damn charts. Paul Heyman played those people. That is why Paul Heyman is the greatest mastermind in the company. He has the ability to go out there and, take you in one direction and all of a sudden swerve you to another. Paul Heyman had those fans eating out of the palm of his hand. He took a real-life situation and then started talking about it in storyline form and blamed it on the fans, blamed it on The Undertaker, and then turned it into the Brock Lesnar-Undertaker predicament. Paul Heyman is an absolute genius, and that's why this segment works so well. No one else on that night, under those set of circumstances, could have worked that crowd as good and as in an orchestrated way that Paul Heyman did. Paul Heyman did an extraordinary job, and he did his job well. Now, yes, there were CM Punk chants throughout the night. It wasn't as loud and as boisterous as I expected it. I expected hijacks. I expected people to jump the railings. I expected people to throw food into the ring. But where was this riot? Where was the hijacking? You can sit there and chant CM Punk all you want, but that ain't going to change the predicament, and that ain't going to change the storyline. And by the way, it wasn't WWE that released CM Punk. It wasn't WWE that fired CM Punk. It wasn't the WWE that said, well, we don't want Punk here. CM Punk left on his own terms. CM Punk was burnt out. CM Punk wanted things done his way, and when he didn't get it his way, he left the company. So even though Chicago was loud, and even though I credit Chicago with having a great job last night, they did a great job, but it was still an epic failure because they did not riot and they did not hijack Raw. Absolutely great job done by the WWE powers that be. It was reported over the weekend that the WWE had extraordinary plans. They knew what to expect, and they had everything written into place, and that's exactly what they did. This was an absolute genius plan by the WWE. Your comments and your opinions, subscribe.